Welcome back. It's your boy, Be the Critical. Sit down for no time. Is about to get back into another reaction video. Swifties, L Swift Hayes. Please report to the principal's office. We're back. This is Unseen 2007 interview. 17-year-old Taylor Swift in her debut era. Okay. Young Tay, 17. 2007. I was just out of high school. Okay. I was in college. Oh, yeah. The boy was in college. Taylor was on the big stage. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on here, man. Tay, could you please, please talk to me. You do need you to talk to me lightly, huh? Out the gate.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah, Taylor Swift. What were you doing when you were 17 years old?
Oh, my gosh. I was studying pretty hard. I couldn't write a song lyric for anything. You couldn't pay me to write a song. And I'll tell you what I learned today about Taylor Swift?
Don't do anything to make her mad, right?
Exactly.
Stay on her good side or else you're going to get a song written about you.
You got it. Don't get on her bad side.
It's not going to be any happy, flattering, flowery little love song.
You're not going to like it. She tells it like it is, apparently.
On the business end of a mad song. But she is a very nice person. Don Sloan met her backstage, courtesy of the West Virginia Northern Community College backstage pass. Let's get to know Taylor Swift.
Okay. I'm Don Sloan with West Virginia Northern Community College backstage.
Look at young Tay. Young Tay, huh? Look at her. Doing community college shows to selling out stadiums around the world. The glow up is real.
Pass, and I'm here with Taylor Swift backstage, back on her bus. And Taylor, the first time I ever got a chance to see you was at Fanfare at the CMA Music Festival about a little over a year ago. And man, have you been on a whirlwind ever since?
It's been unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I ever would have imagined that, my album would go platinum in under 8 months, and just all this stuff would happen ever since,
Bar, dog. Platinum in under 8 months? Huh? Oh, we saw Miss Americana. You know what I mean? Like, me and the wife, we watched it. But just to hear it again is crazy. Platinum in under 8. And young Tay got a lot of country twang in her voice. Because she don't have a lot of that twang anymore. At least I don't hear it.
CMA Fest, and then this year was my second year at CMA Fest, and it's just been unbelievable. But this is my first time playing the Jamboree.
Had you heard about Jamboree in the Hills before?
I have. It's pretty legendary. It's kind of a big deal.
Well, you're on tour with Brad Paisley, and he's from here. This is kind of where he cut his teeth, ironically, when he's 13 and 14.
And you on the same stage as Brad Paisley? Oh. She knew she was gonna be great. Wow.
14 growing up. So has he told you anything about Jamboree in the Hills?
I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him in a while because I've been on tour with Tim and Faith, and this is my first date back with Brad. So I'll have to pull him aside and be like, hey, give me the scoop.
As far as Tim McGraw, that song was just huge for you. Did you ever think it would be that big?
I really didn't, especially when I wrote it. I wrote that song in 15 minutes. And so many different things happened to where, I just thought this is too good to be true. I recorded that vocal in one take. For the song that you hear on the radio, the version you hear on the album, that's one take vocals. Ooh. And I wrote that song in 15 minutes. So I figured this is too easy to be something that'll actually work. And it worked.
And sometimes the follow-ups can be tough, but Teardrops on My Guitar and now Picture to Burn, those two have, I think...
I haven't heard either one of those, but they sound fire. Tears on My Guitar? That sound like some... What's the other one? Fire in My Armpits? What was the other one?
And sometimes the follow-ups can be tough, but Teardrops on My Guitar and now Picture to Burn,
Picture to Burn, I was
have,
way
I
off.
think, had almost as much power as that first one.
Thank you so much. I'm actually still on my second single. I mean, for me, it was really cool to be able to release Teardrops on My Guitar because it's such a personal song. It actually names the guy of the song that I wrote about, and it names the name of the guy that I wrote the song about. There it is. And so it's very personal, and it's top 5 this week, so I'm really excited.
You've got something that some fans are going to be excited about here in a little bit. You're a little acoustic session, part of a contest coming up. Can you tell me about that?
Well, usually when we do shows, we try to incorporate the radio stations into it and have them, sometimes put out a contest so that people can get an acoustic performance on the bus. And it's just one of the cool things that we do leading up to the concert.
And finally,
so she been doing acoustic specials. This just didn't happen on the Airs tour. Like, she been doing acoustics. Like, she like that. Just heard the guitar and the mic. Okay. All right.
what has
Respect.
this, I guess, last year or so been on the road been like? It's got to be a big change to go and go place after place, town after town. Where were you last night?
I was in Columbus, Ohio last night with Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. It's crazy being able to tour with all these people that I've looked up to my entire life. I mean, I've gotten to tour this year alone. We've toured with Rascal Flatts, George Strait, Brad Paisley, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, Kenny Chesney, and Brad Paisley. So it's
George Strait. You toured with the George Strait at 17. What else needs to be said? Did you hear the list? Huh? Let's flex without flexing, Tay. Just tell him. Just go ahead and tell him one more time. Give him a little quick flex. Rascal Flatts.
It's crazy being able to tour with all these people that I've looked up to my entire life. I mean, I've gotten to tour this year alone. We've toured with Rascal Flatts, George Strait, Brad Paisley, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, Kenny Chesney, and Brad Paisley. So it's been unbelievable, and I'm just so thankful that all these people have just accepted me and been so nice to me.
And I'm sure in the future, folks will be saying, I get to tour with Taylor Swift. I'm Don Sloan, backstage on the bus with Taylor Swift with the West Virginia Northern Community College Backstage Pass.
Thank you.
Wait. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Share. And subscribe. Ring that bell to get the notifications as soon as I drop a video. Listen. Quick little point there. That was interesting. Because now I got a question for the Swifties. Because obviously, I don't know. Does Taylor have an opening act now? Can you tour with Taylor? Is that like a thing? I feel like she's too big and she's just got too many songs and she just comes out and just starts going. At any point in her career, did she have opening acts? Or has it always just been Taylor on stage for 2.5, 3 hours? That is the real question. Because eventually, somebody's going to be opening. Or what did he say?
I get to tour with Taylor Swift. I'm Don.
That's what, yeah. Eventually, people are going to be saying, oh, I get to tour with Taylor Swift. So is that even a thing? Can they? Or is she just too big to even have opening acts? I don't know. But I'm going to say early in her career, she probably had some openers. She probably had some opening acts. But then at the same time, I feel like maybe she didn't. When she started doing her own, I think maybe her stuff was just enough. So she didn't need an opening act. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Y'all let me know. That's a good question. That's good trivia right there. Y'all probably don't think it's good trivia. I do. Let's just say she did. But up until what point? And then did she just say, I don't need opening acts? I'm just going to come out the gates and I'm starting to sing at 7:55 and I'm not going to be done until 10. Her third album? I'm just throwing numbers out there now. I don't even know.